Good morning, San Antonio and the surrounding areas. Just in case you forgot who they are.
Comal County, Guadalupe County, Hondo.
I love it. That is called the Witness Protection Program, and that is where Vanessa resides on the weekends. Anyway.
In the Witness Protection Program?
Vanessa Martin, everybody. That is right. We're at Familia at the Rim as we are every Thursday. And Vanessa's back. Look at you.
I am since last week.
All 4th of July-ish.
Thank you. We do have a show tomorrow, but
we do have a show tomorrow.
I thought I would bring it.
Look at the decor here at Familia. They got everything ready and stuff. They could be doing maybe some hot dogs tomorrow, I believe, here at Familia. They're gonna branch out and make some hot dogs. You know, I actually had the best hot dog yesterday, and I kid you not, at the Jewel.
I love a good hot dog.
Taco Woody's made the best hot dog. You know what he had?
They just have to be organic.
He had what?
Yeah, you've seen The Great Outdoors when the raccoons or AKA trash pandas are like talking to each other.
Who? I don't.
They call them like it's got everything like with the lips and something else. Y'all remember for The Great Outdoors? Come on now.
So yeah, organic. There you go. So no, this is not an organic hot dog.
I don't want the kind that the trash pandas are talking about.
It was actually called a Mexican hot dog, but the thing is, I'm still trying to figure out the Mexican part. Besides the fact that he made it, and that was it.
Okay.
But it was he had mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, bacon, tomato. I'm just saying that this is the best hot dog I ever had.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh, wait. But you're saying here.
All right, I got
here.
That.
You're saying here they're going to have hot dogs, though.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Right.
That's cool.
I think.
I want to know how.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
They're going to have the brunch for sure.
Okay, the brunch.
But I don't know if they're going to have hot dogs.
Yeah, we like the brunch.
But you never know.
And why'd you say that?
Because you have hot dogs on 4th of July.
But why did you say that they were going to have them here?
No, I said I don't know if they're going to have them here.
Not más triste.
You're right here. How do you not hear?
I heard. Okay, but they are going to have the brunch. And you know what? The brunch is way better than any hot dog,
brunch,
you guys.
Let me tell you something. Is another level.
It's another level.
The brunch is another level. We had the brunch last time
where
we had the tamales, and oh my gosh, that was so good. We found the tamales.
Everything was amazing. Everything
was good.
Oh, that corn in a cup, or that Mexican corn salad,
yes,
because it wasn't in a cup.
Street corn, yeah, it was
the
my
street
plate.
Corn. That's what you call it.
My plate.
Yeah. It was so corn on the plate.
So how was your
corn
evening?
in my mouth?
Did you have a good evening? Did you have a good evening?
I did. I did. I had Lilybug, and we just chilled out. So we've been on this Henry Danger kick. We will watch Henry Danger. I mean, I'm in love with Captain Man. So it's a show that
cartoon
ended. No. It's a show with real people. I just said someone was hot. I can't say a cartoon's hot. So I guess maybe you can. Anyways, so it's a funny show. Like it's got a lot of like humor that even like adults would get. So I find it very entertaining.
Was that Nickelodeon or what?
Yeah, but now they have it like on Paramount and Netflix and things like that. So I highly suggest it. You should definitely watch it. Super duper cute. I love it. Dude, I'll even watch it when I don't have kids around. That's how much I like it.
Wow.
Well, I don't need a kid to like as an excuse to watch it. I'll just watch it.
My kids are watching this, what's it, Stranger Things?
Hold on. I love Stranger Things. I'm so excited.
I just found out Winona Ryder was in Stranger Things.
You didn't know that?
No. I just found out. So I'm like, now I'm going to have to watch. Because I was a big Winona Ryder fan.
Dude, you're going to love it, dude.
Winona Ryder is
so that is also a show that I watch over and over again. Because, I mean, right now, so the new and final season is going to start on November 26th.
So I got
they cut it in half.
I got to catch up.
You've got plenty of time to binge,
okay, all right.
I suggest you start. You're going to love it. The first episode is it's all so good. Anyway, so they're going to show the first half on November 26th. Then they're going to show the second half December 25th. And then they're going to show the very last episode on New Year's Eve.
Very nice. Okay.
I know, dude. They did it well. They did it good, but you're gonna love it. It's so good.
Very nice.
And Hopper's really hot too.
Who's that?
He's the sheriff.
The sheriff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Is that like no more Barney Fife kind of Don Knotts? No.
Huh?
No.
I don't know.
Or did I just age myself with that one there?
No, it's
Roscoe
so good.
No.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
so
Okay,
good.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this or
Are you
not.
gonna start watching it
Speaking
tonight?
of-
Are you gonna start
maybe,
watching it?
yeah. I'll probably start
Yeah,
watching
you
it tonight.
should.
I think I will.
You like the last show I recommended? Suits?
Suits, yes. I did like Suits.
Harvey. Okay, obviously there's a connection with all the shows that I watch. There's like one hot guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed that
I'm starting to notice.
They all got a theme.
Okay, yeah. There can be
Is
no
it
plot.
Harvey as the sheriff? Harvey's the sheriff?
Harvey. No, Harvey is in Suits, the main guy.
Okay, right.
Clearly, I like an authoritative figure.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. The man in control.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
so you're definitely going to love Stranger Things. So
Cool.
tomorrow, let's talk about what you've seen in Stranger Things.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds good.
deal? Okay, you and
Sounds
Lynette
good.
watch.
I'll watch it tonight. I'll watch the first one for sure.
Oh, you're going to want to watch all of them.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, basically, we'll talk about what you hear. No, I poor Cleto.
You know what? I can watch the TV. It's just like this. So, you know, I had the.
That's sad.
I did a show the other day, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but it was so funny because I was doing a show with Steve Trevino. We're in Waco, and he called me on stage. So I go back on stage. He goes, "Cleto, grab that mic right over there," and I'm like, "Where?" He was like, "Right over there." And I kid you not, at that moment, the whole crowd just says, "He can't see."
Oh, yeah. I think I heard you
I
say
was
that.
like, wow. I said, that is so hilarious. That is so funny. So, speaking of movies, I wanted to get your take on, today is a very famous actor's birthday. Can you guess?
I can because you told me already.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did.
Tom Cruise's birthday today. And he
Happy birthday, Mr. Cruz.
You know, that is our producer, Marty's favorite actor of all time over
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
I don't believe. Is that correct? Oh, it must be correct.
So the Tom Cruise. What is your top 3 Tom Cruise favorite movies of all time by Tom Cruise?
We were talking about this, right?
Tom Cruise.
I don't really know. You guys need to like start saying some movies.
Like, okay, you talking
and then I'll be
about
like, oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah,
Top
that
Gun, Samurai, The Last Samurai.
The Last Samurai is incredible.
It is good.
That's probably my favorite Tom Cruise movie. But name some more because I might.
Top Gun, Risky Business. He was in The Outsiders. Was that way before your time, The Outsiders?
Well, I mean, it was the 80s, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I was
This
little.
was like I was 4.
I was little. Yeah, probably.
All right.
What else? Huh? Oh, A Few Good Men. That's number 2.
Men. Yeah, that's
That's
good
number
one.
2.
Few Good Men. What's another
And
one?
then Legend. Only because that was my favorite movie as a kid. Because I loved unicorns and fairies, and then I loved, I think her name was Lily.
He was in Color of Money.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Was it Color of Money with Paul Newman?
I will tell you my favorite Tom Cruise movie.
What?
Tropic Thunder. Les Grossman is my all-time favorite character that he plays. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Yeah, Les Grossman.
That right there just told me where your cinematic reach is. Wow.
But then The Last Samurai.
You might as well just say Nacho Libres.
Okay, but no. So my favorite movie though is The Last Samurai, but my favorite character.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
He was good in Eyes Wide Shut.
Never saw it.
Good. Days of Thunder.
Never saw it.
That was another one. Let me see. What other movie? Mission Impossible. All 15 of them.
I'm shocked that I haven't seen any of those because I like action movies a lot.
I'm very shocked.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to go with The Last Samurai. What about you?
Top Gun for sure. Top Gun will be number 1.
I don't think I ever saw the first one.
Number 2 would be, oh man, what is it?
I mean, Last Samurai, bro, was really...
Vanilla Sky.
Never saw it.
She said Legend.
I said Legend.
Vanilla Sky was good.
Never saw it.
And I'd probably have to say, what's the one? All the Right Moves was pretty good.
I've never even heard of that.
No?
No.
Oh, that's an 80s movie. Anything 80s you're not going to get.
Yes, I will. I said Legend.
Legend. What's next? Nacho Libre?
No, I haven't even seen the whole movie of that Nacho Libre. So
Legend, what is that? That's when he was a dwarf or something?
no, bro, he was like the hero.
He's a wizard.
Isn't that his? No, he's a normal guy. Yes, Mia what?
Oh, the girlfriend from Ferris Day
She's in that. She's like the princess, if you will.
Heck yeah, she is.
I know. She's so pretty, right?
She is gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
But
so,
man,
so anyways, happy birthday, Tom
I've never
Cruise.
seen it. Happy birthday, Tom Cruise. Huh? Ooh, Reacher. That's a good one, too.
Never saw it. I guess I don't have
Risky
time
Business.
for movies.
Yeah, Risky
I'm
Business was a
thinking.
good
You
one.
said that one.
I did say
You
Risky
said
Business.
that.
Yeah, that was a good one. Jerry
Maguire! Okay.
Show me the money!
Okay, that's number 3.
That's me talking to my sponsors. Show me!
Yeah, for real.
Jerry Maguire was a good movie.
That was a really good movie.
You had me. Hello.
Dude.
Ooh,
Rain Man.
Rain Man was good too.
Yeah, I never saw it. But
You never saw Rain Man? Oh,
I know. Got some homework to do.
Vanessa, that is homework right there.
Did you ever see World War Z?
I did not see World War Z.
Oh,
I did not
that
see World War Z.
movie is so good. So good.
Well, let's do a quick roll call
Yes.
and see if anybody else wishes. Tell me what your favorite Tom Cruise movie is. That'd be pretty interesting
Yeah,
to see what the crowd
let's chat
says.
about that, folks.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Also, did you know it's National Beer Day?
I did. I did read Marty's.
And Chocolate Wafer Day, obviously.
But I had to read it real fast because I was in a rush to get here.
Michael Flores said it's National Chocolate Wafer Day, and he brought
All right, Valerie
Kit
Roma's
Kats.
watching. I know. I
And
claim one.
Twix.
One of those is mine. Michael Flores says, good morning, my beautiful friends. Danny Hernandez says, good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys.
Anna Sandoval says, good morning. Happy Thursday to everyone joining us on Facebook and YouTube. Absolutely. I like that little clip that y'all posted yesterday. I shared it.
I like how you read the comments compared to how Margaret reads the comments.
No?
I like it.
Well, because then you'll start, see, I hear it, and then
No.
you'll start talking.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get through it as quickly
See?
as possible to get out of it because I hear it, and it just, I get all
Well, no,
discombobulated.
I'm just so used to, like a ransom, like reading it like a
Well,
ransom
sometimes I
note.
read it like that too, though. Like when I'm just off.
Well, that's because they won't spell it right,
Rocky Lopez says morning. Anna Sandoval says Stranger Things is excellent. It's very family friendly. It's crazy.
Okay.
Top 3 Tom Cruise movies have to be Waterworld, Annie Hall,
Waterworld?
Steel Magnolias,
He's not in Waterworld.
or Steel Magnolias.
He's not in that. He's not
Is
in
she, are you
Waterworld.
messing with us? She's messing with us.
She's saying that. Exactly. That's why she likes him, because he's not in it.
I think I love her. She's hilarious.
You know what? She's right again.
Yes, she is. Danny Hernandez says Rain Man is a great movie also. Valerie Roma says good morning, and that's it.
I'm gonna get some shirts made as gag gifts for Christmas, and I already know what I'm gonna put on Marty's shirt.
What?
I already know. I can't tell you. It's gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
So, but I
It's going
tell
to be
you,
Tom Cruise's face.
it's gonna be a Tom, all right, but it ain't Cruise. No, I'm just kidding. Yesterday, I don't know, we were talking about older movies and stuff like that, but we were on the chat last night. We were talking about Jamie Lee Curtis, and I saw that we're talking about Jamie Lee Curtis, and Angel just despises her for some reason. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know what his deal is.
Wasn't she known as the Body back in the day?
She was known as the Body. What was that movie that she was in the 80s that with John Travolta?
Oh, John Travolta? I don't know.
I know, I said 80s.
What was the one with
It was like she's all in shape and she's exercising, and John Travolta's over there like.
What's the one with Eddie Murphy and
Huh?
Yes,
Trading Places.
I
Yes.
love Trading Places. That's a great
She was in
movie.
that one.
Yeah, she was a prostitute.
Oh yeah. That's right.
But one of my all-time favorite movies ever is
Perfect. That's the name of it.
1989.
Perfect. Yes.
Is Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Oh yeah.
I know none of the actors we're talking about
Planes,
in that
trains,
movie.
and automobiles.
But
No, it's like, why are you just saying that?
because I love Dirty Rotten
She
Scoundrels.
says none of the actors
I
we're talking about.
don't see the segue.
Hey, do y'all like Little House on the Prairie?
So-
We're not even talking about
Listen,
any of that.
Listen, Linda. You and I both have ADD. We don't know where this conversation is going.
That is so true.
We don't know where it's going to
But
go.
we are good at following the rabbit trail. We follow the
Yeah.
rabbit trail.
It's wherever the train of thought leads us.
So getting back to what I was
Tom
going to say about
Cruise?
no, about Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh.
Because last night I was watching Entertainment Tonight. And they did a whole special.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, they did a whole special on guess who? Lindsay Lohan.
Oh,
I haven't heard
she's
that
looking
name
amazing these days.
Fantastic.
Comparison to that, like, I don't know, heroin crackhead look she was rocking.
You know, she got married.
She has a baby, no?
She has a baby. She was living in Dubai. How do you say it? Dubai. And she was living up there and met her husband, and she's doing really good. And it's good to see her, you know, comeback. Yeah.
Everybody loves a good comeback.
Yeah, she was talking about, you know, on Freakier Friday.
Freaky Friday.
No, it's a Freakier Friday. They're coming back with another one, a new one. They're coming, Jamie Lee Curtis and her are coming back to do another.
That's why you brought up Jamie Lee.
Yes, that's why. So
finally got it. It's finally clicked.
It's like the train at Breckenridge. We're coming around. Hold on. We're coming around.
Got it. Stick with us, folks. By the end of the show, we'll finally get to the original point. Just stick with us. I promise we got it.
So I thought that was interesting that Angel, our very own movie guru, did not care too much for Jamie Lee Curtis.
Why?
But she's done some good work. I mean,
I loved her in True Lies.
I loved her in True Lies.
Well, I just love that movie. It was really funny.
The movie was great. She sold the part where she's in the hotel room. Dancing for her. That she sold that. When she fell down, I laughed so hard. I said, that is funny. That is so funny.
Yeah. No,
see,
I like
you
her.
being the actress that you are, I can see you in a comedy. Would you rather do a comedy or a drama?
You know what? I would.
Now, mind you, there's a hot guy in
both.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do both. No, I'm just kidding. No, I can do both. I can be very quirky.
Whatever.
Sure. I can be quirky.
Okay, sure.
Ew, no. Anyways, I can definitely be quirky, but I can also definitely be serious.
No,
you know what I would love to do? I'd love to play a villain.
I have no clue what that was.
That's an evil laugh. You know, like one. Like Dracula, come on.
Where's that evil laugh at? A laundromat? I have no idea.
No.
Where do you hear that laugh?
No.
Sesame Street.
Oh, there you go. It's Dracula.
Count Dracula.
Two tamales.
Two tamales.
Oh my God, you guys!
Okay,
I think I just got to go to bed at this point.
Oh, well, you know what? That might be a perfect time to take a commercial right now.
Yes.
We got a great guest. We got a couple of good guests today. So before we go ahead and bring on the 4th of July. So guys, don't go anywhere. Take a quick commercial break. You do not want to miss this. It's all about the funny today, if you ask me.
Isn't it always all about the funny?
It is always about the funny. True. Yeah. I don't even know why I said that. Nacho! I would take a quick commercial. Don't go anywhere.
Feeling a little lost? That's okay. At Alamo Tees, our friendly team's here to guide you from the start. This is where the magic happens, with our high-tech embroidery machines and one confused man wondering what button not to push. From polos to hats, we do it all. We run out of a 35,000 square foot facility right here in San Antonio with automatic screen printing machines built to handle large orders fast. Our crew prints, cures, and quality checks every shirt by hand. He jumped in to help, but I think mostly it was to feel included. And it's not just apparel. We've got thousands of promotional items, from cups, gloves, and even a WWE-style belt. We're thinking of giving one to Cleto for undefeated punchlines.
Do you have this in a small?
At Alamo Tees, we're local, experienced, and a little goofy, but serious about your brand. Let's create something worth wearing. Alamo Tees, custom apparel, real people, big results.
It's that time of year again. Time to review, enroll, and ask questions about your health insurance. Ahia is here to help you navigate all your options stress-free.
Look, I'm no insurance expert, But I do know one thing. If you're calling your cousin Chewy for insurance advice, you're doing it all wrong.
He is dedicated to serving San Antonio with personalized care. Contact them. Local service, real people, trusted expertise.
It's about family.
All right, guys, and we're back. We're here at Mi Familia at the Rim. Come on down, be part of our live audience. If you can't get out here, come on out and support them this weekend, especially tomorrow. And this weekend, they're going to be having their awesome brunch, and you got to come out for that. Bring the family. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the food is fantastic and delicious. So trust me when I say that, folks. Trust me, I have diabetes that'll go ahead and vouch for me. So with that said, guys, you know, I'm all about, you know, stand-up comedy, and you know, one of our first guests today is actually the owner of the brand new I don't want to say brand new, it's been around for a long time in the Declaration, the Woodlawn Theater. And without further ado, please help me welcome Shane Quaid. No stranger to the show. Shane, my brother, how you doing?
Hello. Good morning.
So,
Good morning.
You, first of all, let me just say congrats. I mean, you're kicking off, you know, the Woodlawn comedy over there and doing really good things. You just had Bill Bellamy had a great weekend, and you got some more people coming up. Let everybody know how everything's going for you guys over there.
Yeah, it's going great. I mean, we've had a lot of shows. We kicked off in April, but then we had some air conditioning issues. Unfortunately, we took about a month off, so it took a little bit of the wind out of our sails, but we're back. We have a full run of shows through December. People like Tom Arnold and Joey Vega and Sarah Contreras and just so much more. JJ Williamson. Lot of help from our friends over at Upstage as well. Bobby and Calvin. We're co-producing a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that's very nice.
So,
very cool.
Yeah, we're trying to work together with everyone. So
very nice. And one of the things that I like is the fact that you guys, I mean, let everybody know how you guys are. It's like a brand new everything pretty much over there, because if you're familiar with the Woodlawn Theater and you go back, you're going to be shocked, because it's not the same. It is renovated. I mean, it looks awesome. It's fantastic. I had the opportunity of performing there and doing my gig. And matter of fact, I still have people, you know, that were there that night still tell me punchlines, and they're sending to me, and they're like, bro, that was hilarious when you went off key and ad-libbed on this one lady. And you know, she just, I had mentioned Rudy's Fish, and she just comes out, it's because you didn't try the George Hill special. I'm like, what the? I'm like, okay. And I go, hold on. I go, that was 3 jokes ago, you know? I go, we're like Breckenridge. The train's coming. Hold on, mama. We're coming around.
She waited for one moment of silence.
One moment of silence.
Right?
Would you shut your pie hole so I can say something? And which is something else that we're going to get into a little later with our next guest. But, you know, tell everybody about what you guys, you know, not only your comedies, but also the other things that could happen in the other rooms.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So we have a speakeasy on our second floor. It's called the 1920 Lounge. We are open Tuesday through Friday for that. And I mean, we do all kinds of stuff. Loteria. We do, that's Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, up close magic. We have 5 magicians come in and do magic right in front of the crowd all throughout the
Very
speakeasy.
nice.
You know, Tuesday night's our heckle night. Friday night is our special guests, where we bring in larger comics or comics from around the state, and we give them a very intimate show. So that's our speakeasy. And then, of course, our theater shows, which are generally Fridays and Saturdays. But we're kind of branching out. We're not really doing strictly comedy anymore, because we have found that our building is good for everything.
Yeah.
So we've done graduations for the school system. We've done
Very nice.
Dance recitals for children. We do a lot of charity work. We've done movie premieres. We even have bodybuilding competitions coming up.
Very cool.
It's crazy the amount of things that people are finding to do with our building because of the way we rebuilt it. And speaking of that, yes, it took us 4 months to clear it out. It was absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
And it took us 9 months total to remodel it.
I was there. I did a couple of segments with the news when I was with the news, and I remember, I mean, it looked and felt like I did when I was back there in '85. watching the Warriors, movie in the,
Right.
and it was like when I went in the last time to do the gig, I was like, man, everything was literally state of the art. Everything was just fantastic, brand new, and it just had that wow. Like I literally forgot where I was.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
No,
and
Bill Bellamy was
Yeah.
super excited to be there. Really, really cool guy. And, his thing was you have a game changer.
Yeah.
And, he said, this is next level. This is probably the nicest one in the country. And he tours all the time. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I would
maybe he's
definitely
blowing
say
smoke,
so.
but
No, he's not. He's not.
I'd like to believe him.
It
Yeah.
was. We were just talking about this the other day because we were a buddy of mine, Brian Hart, who's a writer who wrote for Mad TV and so on, and he was telling me, we're comparing clubs and stuff like that, and I mentioned, the Woodlawn, and we were talking about how state of the art and how it's not even fair to say it's a club. I mean, it's
Right.
like it literally is a comedy theater. Like it's a theater to
Sure.
where you would love to go ahead and shoot your special there. I mean, just
Yeah, we do have offers right now for that.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see how
yeah.
everything there is. Like I said, you got, I mean, top notch, and then to be able to open it up to, bands and
Sure.
different things. I mean, that is so cool
Yeah.
because now it becomes an event center,
Right.
and you're utilizing it in the proper
Sure.
way. So that's
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because in the beginning we were having trouble booking people because nobody had been in there yet.
Right.
So everybody's like, I don't know, 985 seats. It seems kind of big. I don't know what I don't know what we can do with this thing. And then now I got agents calling me every single morning going, hey, all of my comics, I don't know what you're doing over there, but all of my comics are calling me saying you need to put me in the Woodlawn. And that's just from the shows we've
That's
already
awesome.
had with those comics going out and telling all of their friends, if you're not playing the Woodlawn, you're hit. Like, so now their agents are all hitting me up saying, you got this date, this date, this date. I just showed
Shane,
Mikey, a text I just got while I was sitting at the table over there of someone saying, hey, I need this date for this artist, and
love it.
So yeah, it's
And
it's cool.
and I met Shane, a while back, and I tell you what, for the moment I met him, I felt like I've known him like forever, and he was just really down to earth. But I would have never, like when he said he was like the owner of the Woodlawn, I was like, wow, it's like everything else. You kind of like, oh, I thought you'd be bigger, but he was so down to earth. It's so cool, and we hit it off right off the bat. But you got to make sure to come out and support him. So when he tells me this about people wanting to, that they're really loving the club, trust me, guys, when you go see it for yourself, you're going to understand exactly what we're talking about, because it is a different feeling. If you have never been to a comedy show in your life, make the Woodlawn Theater your first comedy show, because it is going to be an experience. You're gonna look at every other club and say, "Oh, this is trash." You know what I mean? It's like, what is this? No.
One spotlight.
Yeah, really. What is
a
this?
Microphone with a 12-inch speaker next to it.
What is this boost speaker here? What?
Right.
So it's like when you say, people are wanting to come in. It really, for me, being, part of San Antonio comedy, this is huge for us. This is huge. When you came in and said that, when I found out that the Woodlawn was going to be a comedy theater, a comedy club, I was like, man, how's it going to work out? Because it's such a big place. But you guys are making it work, and I love it. And I love the fact that the comedians are loving it. And these are like, these are big names, folks, that are coming through town. And you got to come out and check them out. They have you're talking about folks that you've probably seen on TV and movies before, but that are still touring, that are still making people laugh. And not only that, but they're killing it all over the place. Bill Bellamy, I kid you not, I've seen people age, and that guy does not age.
No, he's a vampire.
Oh my God.
He's a vampire.
He is. I saw it like, dude.
He looks the exact same
Yes.
as the 90s MTV.
He does.
It's super weird.
I'm like, how did he? I'm looking at him like, no way. Not a pound, nothing. I'm like, is this what do you
not a
think
wrinkle?
Not a wrinkle.
Not a wrinkle.
I'm like, I don't know what moisturizer
He
you're
like
using.
irons his face or something. I don't know.
He irons his face. Oh my goodness! Well, I tell you, Shane, let everybody know how they can find you guys and how they go and support y'all.
Yeah,
and come
check
on
us out, woodlawncomedy.com. All of our events are on there. I mean, there's honestly a lot more than that because we do rentals and, you know, but we're trying to update as much because there is a lot of charity stuff coming up there, a lot of really good a lot of good events. So yeah, just keep up with woodlawncomedy.com and you're bound to find something.
What do you have? You have something on July 5th?
We do, yeah. So we're doing a block party for people around the south, the west side of San Antonio. We have the entire Deco district is a building that's basically a block long, and it's got like 10 different venues in it. And each venue is doing something different. So we have bands, we have comedy. The main Woodlawn Theater, we're showing movies.
Oh, very cool.
So I think we're showing The Sandlot and Captain America. And then we have upstairs in our speakeasy, we have the Heckle Room going on, special Saturday edition. And then
What time does it start?
Starts at 5 p.m., goes till midnight.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Make sure to come on out, support the Woodlawn Theater, and come check them out July 5th. And food trucks as well, right?
Yeah, 4 food trucks. Yeah,
4 food trucks. Come on out.
Yep.
And the Heckle Room on Saturday night.
Bands. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
come on out and definitely make sure to support them, guys. And again, when you go down there, and if you've never been, go check out a comedy show. It doesn't matter who it is because they get top-notch quality acts coming in through town every week. So again, go check them out, support them, and I'm very excited. Shane, thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Speaking of Heckle, let me bring in Mike Donnelly. He's actually leading the Heckle Room. It's one of the rooms that are over there in the Woodlawn Theater in the Speakeasy, and this is really taking a life of its own. And Mike, how you doing?
Hey, Cleto, how are you? Thanks for having me.
You know what? I'm glad to see
my
you.
hair.
You know, I tell you what, Mike, I wish you would come out of your shell. You're a little shy.
I am. I apologize. Listen, I'll try to be more vibrant. I'm sorry, Cleto.
Look at his gear. Look at his gear, everybody. Look at this is this what you usually wear?
I come up dressed up every week in a new costume.
Okay.
And I thought, you know, if we're gonna ask people to heckle, I want to look as ridiculous as possible, so we give them permission to just start right off the bat.
Tell me, how did the Heckle Room start? Explain that to me, because I want to go into that in a minute.
Sure. So it's not an original idea, right? Heckling's been around since comedy, right?
Oh yeah. Believe me, I know.
And everybody in the audience thinks, you know, they're funnier than everybody else, right? And every audience member has sat through a terrible comedy show. We've all done it, right? And you're sitting on your hands, you're like, man, I want to say something so bad.
Yeah.
This gives them permission to be able to do that. And then the other thing is that I would go to these open mics, right? We do a lot of open mics as comedians, right? And comedians would fall apart when someone said something to them in the audience. And so he said, man, we need a place where the comedians can come and we can form them and we can make them better and make them have an opportunity to actually have that happen to them.
Wow.
And see how they handle it. And so it's been a ton of fun.
You know, and I have to be honest, because when I first heard through Valerie, our PR person, that, you know, she goes to this Heckle Room, and I said, what is that?
Yeah.
And she goes, it's exactly what I'm talking about. They heckle you while you're on stage. And my first response was like, I'm not going to that. I go, let me tell you something. I need no help getting heckled. none whatsoever. I mean, I have been to gigs. It's been a while since I've been heckled, but I've learned to, you know, it teaches you how to ad lib and how to be quick on your feet and that kind of thing. And mind you, I love ad libbing more than I do my set.
Sure.
But you know, this thing here, and I'll be totally honest, I was in a podcast one time, and one of the comedians were talking about this, and someone brought it up, and it was like in a table talk thing, and they said, you know, that is giving people, they didn't care too much for the heckle thing because they said they were giving people permission to heckle you. Yeah. I said, well, at that venue, that's perfect. But and for me, it was like, I started thinking about it. I'm thinking, this is interesting. This is pretty smart, because as a selling point, this is another night that I would probably think, you know, I like to go check this out.
Yes.
I like to go see who's quick on their feet,
Yes.
who's pretty tough skin.
Yes.
Because you got to be tough skin. Let me tell you, if you've never been heckled before in your life, then you have no idea what comedy is about.
That's right.
Okay, because if you go up there and you get heckled, I mean, I remember seeing some of the very best handle hecklers. I remember I saw Carlos Mencia, and he handled this heckler so bad. No, the more the guy talked about him, the more he made fun of the girlfriend.
Yeah. Your girlfriend's
The
ugly.
more the more that guy kept talking, the more the girl got it. And he finally said, "Shut your mouth."
This is my problem.
Hey, you know what? I saw some ladies get up and walk out because he would make fun of everything that, you know, she's got buck teeth or she's got, you know. I mean, he made fun of her. I remember one of the funniest things, and it was, I remember Jesse Pangelini, a dear friend of mine, may he rest in peace. He had I remember the funniest line I heard him say. We were doing a show, and it was at this club that's no longer around. It used to be at the Jazz Restaurant, second floor, called Storytellers.
Yeah.
And Jesse said, Jesse was getting heckled by this group, man. They were just drunk and just constantly, you know, pop, 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 pop. And he goes, "Sir, I kid you not. If you don't stop talking and heckling me in disturbing my show, I kid you not, I'm gonna go flat the tires on your house."
On your house.
I laughed so hard. I said, "Dude, that was so funny." And then we realized as comics, sometimes your comebacks are funnier than your set.
100%.
And you're like, you know what? I'm going to stick around here for a little bit.
Yes.
I kind of like this.
Yes.
So it's pretty interesting. How has the response been since you started this?
It's been amazing. People are excited about being involved in the show. They're excited about being able to talk trash to comics, right? And our first announcement of the show is, hey, you can't be like overly rude, right?
Yeah.
And you can't get in a fight over this, right? So those are the two rules.
But those are the rules.
Those are the two rules.
That's like saying, "Hey, have you heard this joke?"
Who's listening? Yeah. We have a lot of those.
Yeah.
We have a lot of those. And so, but it's a safe place for everybody that we can talk
cool.
to each other, because, you know, like hanging out with comics, our
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
things are insults, right?
Yes.
That's how we tell each other we love each other.
Yeah,
Because we insult
exactly.
each other,
Right.
right? And so it allows the audience to kind of love on us, and we love on the audience back, and everybody leaves smiling and happy and having a great time. And so it's a ton of fun. Unfortunately, we've had to turn people away. The show's getting so big and popular that we can only fit so many people in that little room. But that little room is so much fun and has so much electricity and so much energy when we leave. It's amazing.
I'll tell you what, I commend you guys. Congratulations. And, you know, I really want to go check this out. And I was telling Shane, there's no way I could get up there, man. I'll leave crying. I mean, you know what? I'm going to let you know when I go down there, because
You're not safe just because you're in the audience.
Huh?
You're not safe just because you're.
Oh, you're not saying that in the audience?
You're not.
Oh, great. Well, then I might as well go up on stage and start clowning people. Well, I tell you what, how can people find you guys, and how can they follow you and your?
I'm Mike Danley on all my socials. Follow me there. Come out this Saturday. We've got a special Heckle Room edition for the Deco celebration. Come out and see us. Starts at 8 o'clock. We have a ton of fun. Follow Woodlawn Comedy on Facebook, Instagram, all the things.
Man, you don't be surprised you see me up there.
Let's do it. Let's do a special edition of
it, buddy. All right, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. Make sure to support the Woodlawn Theater, guys. They're doing some great things. All right, guys. We'll see you right in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Hey, if you're looking for a house and you're looking to get out of your house, we have the right person for you. Margaret Sandoval, our very own realtor. You want to give her a call. She works very, very hard to go ahead and find you the best deal you want. That you're looking for economy, if you're looking for, space, if you're looking for just a place of your own that you can just make brand new memories in, she's got you covered. All you have to do is give her a call. She will work day and night to make sure that you are satisfied with your purchase. Not only that, but do it at a highest standard, meaning finding you the most economical house and get you that's on the market today and get you the best deal. So give Margaret Sandoval a call today. She's waiting by the phone. Thanks. If you want the best movie experience, you have to go to City Base Cinema. It is my theater, and I want to invite each and every one of you to come on out. Not only they make you feel welcome, they treat you like family. Brad Smith and the crew really know how to do it right. If you want that state-of-the-art experience in a movie with the surround sound, you want to go to City Base Cinema. They got reclining chairs, right? I mean, you got a comfortable experience all the way through. Not to mention a full-on bar right when you walk in as you're waiting for your movie. They got TVs so you can see a game or two. Also, they have a concession stand that you do not want to miss. It's like no other. They have your regular popcorn, nachos, and candy, but they also have barbacoa and Big Red, not to mention Takis, pizza, and corn dogs. So you want to make sure to get your snacks before, and a comfortable recliner and the state-of-the-art sound system. You are set. City Base Cinema. Don't go for your first time experience. If you have never been there, go check it out. It's my theater, and now it's yours. All right, and Vanessa is back, of course, because it's the money shot.
Yeah, of course.
Come on now.
Why do you think I show up on Thursdays and Fridays? I'm just
You
kidding.
know what? I tell you, it's we're here at Mi Familia at the Rim, guys. That was
Check
I want
out
to
the
thank our
food.
guests Shane and Mike for coming out and showcasing, what they got going on at the Woodlawn Theater. You're a big comedy fan.
Yeah, I am. I
You
am.
be able to come check out that. You got to come check out that heckle night.
You know what? But I wonder if I would get like annoyed. Like, let the comic speak. I think that I don't know. Maybe I would really like
start
it.
yelling stuff. Like you start yelling stuff at me. Like, shut your hot pie hole. You talk too much. That'd be Margaret right there.
That'd be Margaret. No.
That'd be Margaret right there. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a look at what we got. I mean, no doubt. I mean, talent for sure.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the crispy tacos and
flautas.
Flautas.
Yes, you can't go wrong with any of this stuff here.
No, sir.
So,
you know what? You could probably just give me a flauta and I'll give you a taco.
You know what? You're all right.
You know what? Yeah,
go
we keep you around for a reason, right?
Look at how long that flauta is.
I know, right?
You just put it right here.
Okay, well.
And then grab your flauta there.
Right here. The only thing I don't have is guac and sour cream, so I'm going to take a little bit of that.
Yeah, take yours. I can have it anyway.
You can? Oh, you can't? You can't have sour cream either? What? All right, then I'll have it all.
Oh, man, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
That was really good.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Hang on. I'm slowly making my way. What did you try first? Okay, I'll try the taco first.
I tried the taco. I mean, guys, crispy taco.
Hot.
You really can't go wrong, but it's like, you know, when you go to have a crispy taco. Yeah. What, the flauta?
The tortilla? It's like a flaky.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Wow, that's good. You're right. It's not as crunchy. And
it's like the way it's fried or toasted. It's like a flaky.
Margaret's
Hi, Margaret. Miss Margaret Sandoval in the house. Yeah, these are really good. I highly recommend it.
We have the this is
it's interesting. It's very different. I've never had a flauta that was like this.
Wow.
I like it. I'm digging it.
Again, guys, the brunch is this weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. All you can eat. You don't want to miss this thing. It's one of their big sellers. And they're going to be having a little bit of everything, out there. And anything you can imagine, it's going to be there. But, I mean, you're talking about enchiladas.
Anything you can imagine?
Well,
that sounds
I'm trying to
amazing.
remember the brunch itself.
I know.
Carne guisada, carne de puerco. They had
pozole,
menudo, rice, tamales.
They had a bunch of stuff.
They had a little bit of everything. Street corn. What else did they have? I'm trying to think of that I got. Veggies, flautas, fruit. Omelet. Made to order omelets. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I noticed they have breakfast all day here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Sometimes I like breakfast at night, but like,
Oh, me too.
I mean, but I'm like, you know, good French toast,
Mm.
but I can't.
I love French toast.
I
Yeah.
love French toast. My wife does something. She uses the Bill Miller's bread
Uh-huh.
to make French toast. You know that big loaf of bread they give you at Bill Miller's
Mm.
for the family orders? She
No,
uses
but,
that. She cuts that up and she does that for
oh.
French toast.
You know what would be good? Like at HEB, they have the cinnamon and the raisin, right? But they've got breakfast here all day, so you can order that here.
Yeah.
You don't have to slave away in your kitchen. What the heck
they
is
have
that?
pancakes here also, and sausage, bacon,
Yes.
eggs.
I don't want to cook. Let me tell you, I work all day. I'm exhausted.
How is work going, by the way?
It's going good.
Are you on Trudy today?
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to be on Trudy at what, 2 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Or as I like to call it, the Michael Flores Other Show Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Flores I always tune in. Like, I'll be on social media and I'll scroll down.
You
I'll
should
see.
say hi.
What? No, it says I have to give stars or something.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it says I got to pin something. I have to pin stars to show my comment. So I was like, okay, well, I
No,
guess
you
I
don't.
That's what he said.
Well, I'm telling you, you don't. We see him anyways.
Oh, well, I'll do it today. I scroll down, and there's Mike.
Yep.
Mike's the first one. Hey, ladies.
That's awesome, though. Yeah, just like here.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mike, for
he
supporting.
comes here.
Uh-huh.
So we love. I gotta get with Michael because I want to see if Mike can help me. I gotta get him to the schedule because I want to do some filming around town and kind of do some skits because I want to add a little bit more to the show that we already have.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I like that. Yeah, exactly. I like that he shows up no matter who the guest is. I love that. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's I want to add different stuff. I mean, we had like Margaret had an idea yesterday. She's gonna do what did she say? She's gonna do some kind of like a questionnaire between me and the owner of the Jewel, like marriage questions and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So
that'll be good.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna give you a quiz on Independence Day. So you might want to go ahead and brush up on some of that.
That'll be really good, y'all. Definitely want to tune in for that. Because I don't know nothing.
No, she's here.
I'm here.
I'm so excited. I
was just asking if there was going to be a show.
You gotta let people know because tomorrow's a national holiday. You gotta let them know I was gonna give you the day off. But the trooper that she is, she said, "Man, Cleto, I'm a team player. I want to I know the show is crap without me, and I just want to go ahead and be here for you and lift this show up out of the."
I just didn't know if you guys had plans. That's why I was asking. Is there going to be a show?
Yeah.
No, I don't have plans at 10
I
a.m.
don't have no plans. She's 7 o'clock in the evening now. That's different. Are you going to the river or anything like that? No. We only got to do it for 4th of July.
My friend April's going to have a couple of us. She has a pool in her backyard. We're going to go swimming.
Very cool. Very nice. I have the.
She'll have her kids. Frankie will have her kids.
You know, we're not doing anything this 4th of July. We're not doing anything this because my dad, you know, he's at home. We're just taking care of him, and we're just gonna chill. My kids are gonna go to La Cantera to Six Flags, see the fireworks.
From Fiesta, Texas.
And
they're gonna drive all that way.
Yeah, man, crazy kids over there.
Tell them to be careful.
Yeah,
people are drinking and driving.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of hoping that.
That's making me nervous now.
That's one of the things they want to do Now, if they're gonna do it, that's totally different. So maybe I can get them to pop.
It's
fireworks
actually
at
making
home.
me a little nervous.
Maybe I
now
can
that I
pop
think about
fireworks
it.
at home.
Because I wouldn't want to drive anywhere.
'Cause we can have fireworks at our house. It's
Yeah,
just-
have them stay home.
Yeah, I'll see.
Just because there's a bunch of crazies out there. Which reminds me, drink responsibly, everybody.
You know what? Let's do one more roll call and see who's on here. And because we haven't done a roll call just once today. See who's on there with us. Man, that flauta was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
We got Alvin Perry tomorrow as our guest. So come on by.
Mm.
Pepe's Tacos and Salsa tomorrow.
Emerson's watching. He says, when are you going to start your Mama Mondays?
Huh? Your what?
Your Mama
Your
Mondays.
Mama Mondays. Yeah, that's funny.
Porfidio says, yeah, a ton of fun. I've done it. Joy Anderson says, Mike. Margaret Sandoval says, yum. And hi, everybody. Michael Flores says, hello, Margaret. Emerson says, you know it's good when all they can say is, That's funny. Then he says, it's easy to say what they don't have. Hamburger, pizza, popcorn, pickles. That's about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? Margaret says, yes, Lynette, that loaf makes the best French bread toast. Oh. Or French toast, excuse me. And then Margaret says, hi, Michael. And then that's it.
Wow.
I see it.
You know,
What?
I wanted to get your take on
Okay.
one of the big things that happened yesterday
What happened?
was the whole
Sounds juicy.
P. Diddy case. Did you see that? He got off pretty good. I don't know who his.
He got.
I don't know his attorney.
It's money.
But whoever his attorney
He
is.
probably paid off the jury. I don't know. Who knows?
Wow.
But no, yeah, he was found guilty for 2 of the 5 charges, and the whole racketeering, sex trafficking, he got not guilty. So basically, the major ones he got off, but he got guilty on prostitution for Cassie, and then for another individual.
So what is he like? How much?
It's a
how
darn
much time?
shame the world we live in, you guys. That is so sad.
So he does.
That's a slap in the face to all the victims out there.
But how many years does he actually do?
Right, a year and a half, and then
Right?
it's going to be
Something like that?
3 days, or 1 day counts as 3.
Or they, or
Stupid.
something like
At
he's
some
already.
nice jail that's more like a resort. I don't know, you guys. I'm just speculating. I don't know.
But it was kind of.
But Usher, his testimony, oh my gosh, like they even showed this like thumb drive that he had, and it just horrific things. Like I don't.
What
I'm
did
so
Usher say?
disappointed in. Well, I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's a little too.
Because he was young. And Justin Bieber, I saw some of the videos with him,
I didn't see that.
and he was like, there's one clip where Diddy's like, hey, how come you don't call me or whatever? And Justin's like, I lost your number.
He's like, I don't feel like being text today.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's sad, that.
And I'm not trying to make jokes
No,
about this
seriously,
like
it's
at
sad.
all, because I know that there's possibly some viewers out there where they've been in a situation. So we're not trying to make light of it at all.
It's
Like it is
interesting.
a very serious situation. It's so dang disappointing.
Yeah.
It's so disappointing.
The reason I bring that up is because there's a whole big thing going on in Hollywood, that Hollywood is just, people are turning on everybody over there, and everything's coming to light,
Not everything.
Not everything.
They know what they're doing, and they're keeping a lot under wraps.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that are out coming that have already been, I guess you could say, blackballed, if you will. And but
we had this discussion
they got to be careful, because it's like when you say stuff and you speak and you sing, the whole thing is they'll come out to make you look like you're crazy.
Exactly.
They'll make you out to look like you're crazy. And again, it could be as many conspiracy theories as it is.
Jim Carrey talks about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like some of these folks see the light. Some of these people see the light, and all of a sudden they're like,
because they want to play the game.
They don't want to play the game no more. and they're like, I'm done.
They don't
I'm
want to turn a
good.
blind eye to
And
what's
they're like,
going on
no,
in
no,
Denny's
no, no,
house.
no, no. You got all this from us, so you owe us, kind of deal. And it's like
And blackmail, just like with Epstein, you know?
they had I was telling my son about this. I saw it on of course social media, and of course if you see it on social media, it must be true. But it was the story about Robert Johnson, who was that blues player that he
Sold his soul to the
sold
devil?
his soul to the devil at the crossroads at midnight.
Route 66, or what is it?
Yeah,
Route
something like that.
69?
And he was there, and
Because
the man in a sharp dress suit. Horrible player.
And he even sings about it. One of his songs, he sings about it
He
on
was
how
horrible.
he sold his soul to the devil.
He was horrible,
And
and was getting booed off of different dives and bars. Wanted to play his guitar. Ran into this man, is what the story goes. This man in a suit, who is the devil, and said, you lost? He goes, no, I'm confused. I don't, I want to be the best singer ever. He goes, what do you? Let me see your guitar. He tunes it up. He goes, okay, here, you can go ahead and have that. That's going to be, you're going to be able to play the best music ever and all this stuff. And he goes, but there's a price to pay. And he goes, what's that price? Now, mind you, he's been thinking, I've been poor. I want success. I want fame. And he goes, but when this all ends when it all ends, you're mine. Your soul's mine. So it's kind of like the option is like, you have a choice.
Absolutely.
You have a choice to make. And it's like, you go ahead and he made that choice. Turns out when he was 27, got poisoned, and people say devil came to collect. I mean, it's the story that, know, but in his songs, it talks about if they're so dark and negative, but he was a hit because he could play. The next day, how do you go?
See, it's a melody.
From that,
So the reason why supposedly, the devil goes with music is because once that melody gets in your head, it can never come out. And so the lyrics that come along with it or whatnot. And there's several artists that admit selling their soul to the devil.
Yeah.
I just sent it to Margaret yesterday. Remember I said that I would send it to you?
Send me that too, because I want to see it. Because one of the things that I was looking at when I saw this story is that there was a guy that said, have you noticed there's only one person that's writing all these #1 hits for these pop stars? One person that's got a #1 hit, like from Maroon 5, Katy Perry, Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, all of these people, and it's the same guy. And I'm like, that is so crazy that this one guy is writing all these hits. I'm like, man, what did he sell?
Oh,
like,
you know what he sold.
Jeez, it's crazy. It's just amazing to me. And it gets into a little bit of, and it goes into the spiritual realm and so on. And it just gets deeper and deeper in this. After a while, it's like, whoa, this is crazy. And it's like,
I've gone down rabbit holes, clearly.
You look at some of this stuff and it's like, you think about, wow, well, Prince is gone. Michael Jackson's gone.
And Prince spoke out about everything.
Yeah.
And with Michael Jackson too.
Yeah. So they were like,
taken out.
Yeah. It's like, it's an industry that's been going on for years. And there's a fraternity, I believe, that just kind of covers up for each other.
You mean the Illuminati?
Hey, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how that whole side of Hollywood. It's interesting because
I don't like it anymore.
When I was down there in Hollywood, I was like, man, yeah. When I was down in Hollywood, it was.
I think this
crazy.
is our final thought.
I think this is pretty much our final thought, guys. It's like you got to be careful. There's a everything comes to the light.
I'd rather be poor with my soul.
Yeah, seriously, that's absolutely right.
Well, I've already given my soul to the good Lord.
Yeah, me too. So I'm good. I'm all right. So it's like I'm all right. Thank you, Lord Jesus. What? And but yeah, it's crazy how everything's just coming out to the light, and more stories come about. They thought he was gonna sing like a bird. They thought PD was gonna sing the bird, and just kind of. And he does, and he gets to keep a lot of those secrets. You don't get to tell anybody.
No, thank you.
Those that came out.
I wanted them to subpoena J-Lo.
Yeah, that would have been interesting to see what she knew. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, on that note, I want to just say thank you so much for tuning in. And again, let me just tell you right off the bat, nobody sold their soul here for this show. This show here, we the Lord blessed us with it. And we're pretty excited about it.
Yes,
so
absolutely. I love it.
I'm very grateful for you guys watching. And again, tune into Entertainment Tonight for more of the Lindsay Lohan story. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Vanessa, we'll see you mañana. Thank you so much, girly,
Thank you for having me.
for sticking it out on 4th of July. Oh my gosh.
I've got
I tell you what. I think you deserve some French toast. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care. God bless. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Tomorrow's show. Don't miss it.
Yeah.